You're not wrong for wanting a prenup. You've probably been told in a million different places by a million different people that you should have one, but they're generally not as protective as most people think. In fact, I think they're mostly exploitation of the higher earning spouse against the lesser earning spouse, because both parties aren't coming to the table with an equal amount of bargaining power, and that shows up in these agreements. Now, that doesn't mean that there can't be a provision or two that feels positive, but one or two provisions does not make an overall positive agreement, especially if it requires a complete waiver of big things that you may otherwise have earned an interest in during your marriage, like an interest in the real estate, an interest in the business that you built together, an interest in spousal support, and an interest in the retirement. You need to be looking at all of the provisions together, and ideally talking to a financial planner or someone else, maybe even a family law attorney, who can help educate you about what it might look like in the event of a divorce and what you're actually giving up. Don't just listen to him when he says things like, oh, we're just protecting what I'm bringing in separately. The law almost always already does that. So know what the law is, know how it operates, and know how your agreement changes that, so you can really analyze what you're being asked to sign. You need to do it now, because once you sign it, it's going to be too late to change things in the future. Get it right the first time, and if in doubt, ask questions, or just don't marry this guy. He's trying to cut you off from things that you should otherwise have been earning an interest in. And generally speaking, couples earn more than single people, so theoretically, at least, there should be enough to go around for both of you, and a way of recognizing what both of you are bringing to the table, whether personally, whether financially, in any way. Your contributions have value, and they should not be devalued by the prenuptial agreement that you sign before your marriage even gets off the ground.